بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب زدني علما.
The next, before we get into the deployment of the SD-WAN, we'll try to quickly see some brief history on the SD-WAN here. Now, SD-WAN we also call as viptela. Now, viptela is a previous company which was founded around in 2012 by previous Cisco employees. That's what they say. Now, they actually formed. They actually what they did is they will be providing some SD-WAN solutions or SD-WAN technologies to the number of companies, including like Verizon SD-WAN. So they have developed a solution which is going to involve some kind of network elements like using SDN, and they are going to combine with some kind of BGP, and eventually they have developed this SD-WAN. So this company was formed in 2012, and generally we call them as they were actually, they say, previous Cisco employees. And in 2017, Cisco acquired this company. So Cisco acquisition was done in 2017. In 2017, Cisco announced its plans to acquire the viptela, so which is a developer company, which is a developer of software-defined WAN technology. Probably this is a deal between them. So later on, Cisco relaunched this viptela as Cisco viptela. So that's the reason you will still Cisco viptela. Now the Cisco SD-WAN is also called as viptela. So most of the images what we see, they still have viptela. So which means the Cisco is going to still support the viptela SD-WAN solutions. So it's going to still use the vEdge, vManage, vBond, these kind of options, or the devices are still supported in Cisco. So additionally, Cisco, what it did, Cisco updated its devices like some ISR and some ASR devices and some vEdge devices to support the SD-WAN solutions. Okay, so even there is something called Cisco viptela Cloud Management Platform, which can be integrated with DNS Center. So now if you try to see why the market is shifting towards SD-WAN, because most of your router market is going to replace with SD-WAN, because the SD-WAN is going to replace your traditional router-based WAN connections. So we are going to connect through router-based. So SD-WAN is still going to connect. You are going to sites, but we are going to do it via SD-WAN. So it still supports your traditional MPLS. You still have traditional MPLS networks. You still have traditional broadband internet. You still use the 4G, 3G networks. But the only difference is we are going to do this via centralized management. And this central management from here, the things will change totally, because it's no more routing based on the OSPF. This controller will decide exactly how the packets will be routed based on the application requirements.